Mamdani draws line with DSA on police and prisons amid continued ties. Mayor Zoran Mamdani drew a clear line between himself and the Democratic Socialists of America DSA on public safety last week, saying police, prisons, and jails have a role in keeping New Yorkers safe, while the organization's national program calls for steps towards fully abolishing the police and prison system. The policy distinction comes as DSA figures hold senior posts in Mamdani's administration, while the NYC-DSA's Transit Working Group was among several advocacy groups invited to table at a city-run bus town hall on Thursday, prompting questions about the boundary between political organizing and government-run civic engagement. Asked during an interview with Sirius XM's The Clay Kane Show, where his views diverge from DSA, Mamdani, who vowed at his inauguration to govern as a democratic socialist, pointed specifically to public safety. Well, I would say, especially when it comes to public safety, I've been very clear that we have our police force, we have prisons, we have jails, Mamdani said in this interview, which aired Friday. The purpose of these is also to ensure that we are delivering safety and justice hand in hand. Mamdani said New Yorkers should not have a I'm going to read this again. Mamdani said New Yorkers should not have to choose between the two and praised NYPD for its work in delivering what he described as the lowest levels of murders, shootings, and shooting victims in recorded history through the first 7 months of the year. And I also want to ensure that this is a city where New Yorkers know that is not coming at the expense of justice, he said. The position contrasts with DSA's national program, which includes a section titled End Mass Incarceration and Police Immunity. It calls for demilitarizing police departments, disempowering police unions, and redirecting funding to public services as steps towards fully abolishing the police and prison system. At the same time, Mamdani has appointed DSA figures to prominent roles in his administration. On his first day in office, Mamdani appointed DSA member C. Weaver to lead the Office to Protect Tenants. The DSA's presence at the Thursday town hall prompted questions about the boundary between political organizing and government outreach. At the event, NYC-DSA's Transit Working Group was among several organizations invited to have an information table at the administration's Central Brooklyn Bus Town Hall. Citizens Union Executive Director Grace Rao criticized the group's presence. "This is not good," Rao wrote on X. "There needs to be a bright line between partisan political activity and government-run civic engagement. City Hall needs to explain how the DSA was able to set up a table at an official city event and what steps will be taken to ensure this won't happen again. NYC DSA co-chair Grace Massa defended the group's participation, saying DSA is a 501c4 social welfare organization rather than a political party. DSA's own materials also identify the organization as a non-profit organization. That's all I have to say for this video.